But I think for some people to come in and say that they're not going to accept lawyer contributions, that's fine. The money's coming from somewhere. And obviously, when I talk about influence, everyone out of their goodness of the heart is not contributing to every campaign. It's just a fact of life.
Without naming names, you mentioned that there were certain trial lawyers that you were not approaching. Why so? What was your concern?
Because they would be in front of me probably a large amount of time. And I didn't want that question to come up. I mean, I'm going on the bench to work full time, not to hear motion after motion for my recusal on cases, whether they be criminal, whether they be civil. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to give people the opportunity to say, they gave you $10,000, so we want you to recuse yourself. Now, what am I going to say if I'm supposed to be a fair and impartial arbiter in a case? Do I say, yeah, they gave me $10,000. Why'd you take it from them? Well, I needed it because my polling showed me I was behind the last week of the campaign, and I had to go on TV. And I called them up, well, we're not allowed to solicit, so my campaign called them up and said, can you make a generous donation? And they said, sure. We'll write out a check for $10,000. How does that suit you? And we'll get 5 other guys to write out checks for $25,000 or $50,000. That's great. That's what I need to get me the last week of campaigning. Sure, it's an influence.
When some attorneys say, or candidates say they're not going to take money from lawyers, it made me curious, and I went and looked in previous years to see if they gave donations to Judge Gannon.
You're one up on me.
Some of them did.
Yeah.
In the process, I looked at all of them, and I saw that you gave a contribution to Judge Ciavarella.
True.
In 2005. Do you regret that now?
Hmm?
Do you regret that now?
No. Let me tell you, because Don Rogers, who served as law clerk and was a close friend of mine, Don was 2 years behind me in law school. I was in his wedding party. And the comment that he made to the paper, and it struck me as true, he said, this is not the Judge Ciavarella that I know. I mean, to all these people, whether it be Judge Lakuta, whether it be Judge Conahan or Judge Ciavarella, there's another side of the story. I know someone that was on a trip over in Ireland with Judge Lakuta and could not believe how generous she was to people that she didn't even know. Were shocked and told me that she frequently in a town would see something, buy something for kids she didn't even know. With Judge Ciavarella, and I would ask you not to comment upon this because it involves one of our local agencies, but the CYC has always been a favorite charity of Judge Ciavarella. He worked there when he was in high school. Has truly been a favorite charity. I've served on that board. It's the only 24-hour daycare center in all of Luzerne County. They do a lot of great work. That's been a great love of his. Always has been. I mean, everybody knows it. So when I say that, that's the Judge Ciavarella that I knew, that I contributed to for his retention. Would I have contributed any money had I known that anything up and up was terrible? No. Another case I'll bring point in fact to you, I tried an equity case before Judge Ciavarella. No jury. I contributed to his first campaign and his retention. I lost the case. Lost the case pure and simple. It was a real estate matter. Full trial, forget how many days because it was interspersed. I think we went about 2 or 3 days before the judge alone, and I lost that case.